It's time to make a plan for your fall vaccination and also to learn more about your options. Joining me to share about SuperShot's Make a Date to Vaccinate event is Staci Kaczmarek, SuperShot's clinical manager, and Megan Clouse with Aging and In-Home Services. Hi, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Yes, I know that this time of year gets kind of crazy with the sicknesses and, people are being taken down, but vaccines is actually a really good preventative way to kind of stay healthy, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I would love to learn more about each of the organizations because I know that you all have partnered. So can you start off, Staci, by sharing about SuperShots?
Yes. SuperShot is an immunization clinic based here in Fort Wayne. We have a couple of locations, but our main location is on Hobson Road and Lake Avenue. We are a immunization clinic that sees children as well as adults. So we started about 30 years ago, really in the child space. There's a lot of people that don't know that we do see adults. And so this partnership with Aging and In-Home Services has been a really great way to just highlight the fact that we can see adults, and we're able to offer a lot of those seasonal immunizations that will help keep adults safe throughout this season.
Right. And I think what a lot of people don't know is that there are so many different vaccine options available for multiple different diseases.
Yes.
But right now in particular, because people are probably becoming more, going inside more, they're closer with friends and family, it's back to school time. This is a heightened season. So can you share about some of the vaccinations that are available right now?
Yes, absolutely. So we've talked a lot about COVID vaccines for the last few years. Just as of last week, a brand new formulation was approved by the FDA. And so we're expecting to have that available this week and next week, where you'll be able to come in and get an updated COVID vaccine. And that's for everybody age 6 months and up. So the great thing about SuperShot, it really can be the whole family. We have pediatric RNs along with other RNs that are able to see the whole family at one time if families need their updated COVID vaccines. And then of course, every fall we want to talk about flu vaccines as well. Everybody is recommended to get a flu vaccine each year. That's again starting at age 6 months all the way up. SuperShot has your traditional flu vaccines available. We also have flu mist available, which instead of a needle, you can get that through your nasal passages, and so sometimes it's a little less intimidating. You can get that all the way up to age 49. And then for our seniors that are more high risk, age 65 and older are able to get a high dose flu shot as well. So we have those available.
Is that mist flu shot something new?
It's been around for a few years. It's used a lot in children, but it is available again for adults all the way up to age 49.
Okay, that's so great. And so Megan, can you share more about your nonprofit organization?
Absolutely. So Aging and In-Home Services has been around for almost 50 years. We serve older adults, people with disabilities, and family caregivers. We received this grant, which allowed us to partner with SuperShot to really just make vaccinations easier to access and also to provide some education about them, which is, Staci's been great at explaining some of these vaccinations, but it's just, especially with COVID, I mean, there's been some hesitation with vaccines in general. So we received this funding to just kind of allow us to put some trust back in the science behind vaccinations again. And so we have lots of great partners. SuperShot has been amazing to work with, both as a vaccine administrator, but also as one of our clinical partners. So it's been a really great partnership, and we're excited to kind of mesh together the older adults, but also the kids that SuperShot serves.
Yes, and that's so great. And to follow up on that and to kind of dive deeper, because I'm sure people are thinking, okay, well, a new COVID vaccine, so many questions. So let's dive into just a couple right now. So number one, with the new vaccine that's coming out, does it have anything, is there a standard based on if you've been previously vaccinated? Either you had your Pfizer shot or all the other ones that are available. Does that matter in getting the new one?
I'm going to let Staci take that one.
Absolutely, yes. So there have been a couple different vaccines on the market. Regardless of what vaccine you received before, you will want to get an updated formulation. Moderna, Pfizer, and Novavax will all have an updated version that should be available here within the next few weeks. We will have Pfizer vaccines at SuperShot, and regardless of what you've received before, you can come get that Pfizer vaccine, and this is no longer a 2-dose series. This is a 1 dose, and then you're considered protected for the season.
Okay.
So I will just clarify, that's for ages 5 and up. It's 1 dose and you're done. For those kiddos that are 6 months to 4 years, it will still be a series that they'll have to receive.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And so, of course, being able to schedule and figure out how one can come in and get the shot. What is the best way to learn about your availability through SuperShot?
Absolutely. So if you go to supershot.org, we have a scheduling link there. It will ask you about what kind of shots you're coming. We are still doing things like back to school shots. So we've tried to create kind of a fast lane for these seasonal vaccines. So if you're getting the flu, COVID, RSV, pneumococcal vaccine, or a shingles vaccine, we've kind of got a fast lane for you to kind of get that paperwork done, get your shots, and get out.
Okay, that's wonderful. And through your organization, Megan, are people able to kind of use you all as a conduit to get to the vaccines through SuperShot, or is it available to your specific members or clientele?
Absolutely. So what this opportunity, this grant that allows us basically to connect anyone, whether they're our client or caller into our Aging and Disability Resource Center, to vaccine clinics in our area.
Okay.
What's so unique about SuperShot is while we have clinics throughout our 9-county region, SuperShot, you can go in whenever you want. I mean, within reason, they have hours. But it's if you're really interested in getting in and out, SuperShot, you can schedule it on their website. It is super easy. And then the best thing too is you don't have to be insured. We will not turn anyone away at our clinics or at SuperShot. We have some funding available to cover some of those associated costs. So if you are interested in protecting yourself, protecting your family, protecting the community, it's a good way to do so.
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. You just wrapped that up in a nice little bow. So
Perfect.
I appreciate talking with you both and sharing
Thank
this
you.
information. And if you would like more information on either organizations that we spoke with today, we'll have their website listed below. Be sure to go check out the schedule, look at the options, and get scheduled for your vaccine. We'll be right back.